My name is Kayode Adesiji. I'm currently the Special Assistant to the Governor of Ogun State. I'm attached to the Chief of Staff Office of Ogun State. Apart from politics, I'm also a father. I'm a husband to someone somewhere. I have my own business in the UK, which I was doing before I came to Nigeria, and I got the appointment to work with the governor. So I've always had my own business where I do car sales, and I'm into mini real estates in UK. I've been to different schools here in Nigeria and abroad. I started my secondary school here in Ogun State, Nigeria. Went to Abeokuta Grammar School, later went to Babcock University, but unfortunately I left Babcock University to go to UK. And there I lost track. I wasn't going to go back to school. The lifestyle there was just too much for me. I was over thinking I was enjoying myself until I found my way back to university. And then I went to University of Bedfordshire, where I obtained BA in Business Management. So that's just little I can say about my getting on to where I am now. There has been so much challenges. Remember, I never worked in Nigeria. I've never worked in Nigeria. I've always worked abroad. And getting into Nigeria to start working with the government in Ogun State, it's been quite challenging, having to work with different people. Obviously, the way people relate in Nigeria is quite different from the way employees relate abroad. So fitting into those kind of categories of people was very difficult for me, whereby I lived or grew up in an environment whereby I feel free to say anything I feel, whereby, I mean, I can tell you, oh, I don't like you, or I'm not okay with what you do. Those are the things I knew about in UK. But in Nigeria here, it was very difficult for me telling people I don't like, because they take it, most of them would take it, oh, you can't be talking to us like that, blah blah. But it's been, I've had ups and downs working in Nigeria, and because this process I'm in now is a learning curve for me for a greater height. So I'm taking all the ups, I'm taking all the downs, and taking my weaknesses into the next thing I have to do as my strength. So that's just it. I'll probably say peak moment, maybe the most exciting parts that I've had. Maybe, okay, the first one, I've had few. The first one would have been the first time, no, the second time I met with the governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun on FCSUN. We had a one-on-one chat. That was the moment I've been dreading for. The things he said to me were very inspiring. And the other, there's been many of those moments after that I quite enjoyed. The best part of the things I've done so far was being part of the people that organizes things for the governor. Be it times we've gone to, when the governor had won an award of Sunman Award in Lagos here, I played a lead role in organizing and making sure every invited guest gets seated properly. There were lots of people coming all the way from Abeokuta, and it was a big challenge then, because the governor was being awarded with another governor, and we know what that was. So we had to make sure our governor got spaces to sit for his guests from Abeokuta and everywhere. So I was happy to be part of the people that achieved, made that achievement that day. So, and there's been lots of that kind of moment for me at work. I've had a couple of people ask me the same question of what I plan to do. I have a future in politics based on the fact that I grew up as a born politician. My dad had always been a politician. He has his own goals for me. I have my own goals. One of my goals is to become a better politician in Nigeria, to see things from a different angle, to do things differently in the sense that it's not all about money for me. I could have been richer than this. I could have taken so many opportunities to be richer than this, but I believe in serving the people. I've lived abroad and I've seen the difference between abroad and Nigeria. And if I want a difference in things in Nigeria, I have to do things differently to how it's been done in the past. So I'm planning to go deeper into politics come 2019. I'll try my best, and I hope for the good people of Ogun State to support me in whatever role or position I either contest for or I'm being appointed for. But I'll be giving things a shot, and probably to represent my people of my own constituency in Abeokuta, in Ogun State. So that's basically what I can't let everything out now, but I have ambition of doing something in 2019.